Hey, what's up guys? Steve Arnold here with Best Life Global, and today I want to talk to you about sleep. Sleep is an absolutely critical component to peak performance. If you want to perform at your very best, you have to absolutely prioritize your sleep. So you need to prioritize when you get to bed to make sure you get enough sleep, and you need to prioritize your sleep and improve your sleep habits to make sure that you're getting a restful night's sleep. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So let's jump right in. The first tip is you have to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. So you want to try to go to bed at roughly the same time every night and then wake up at roughly the same time every morning, because your body will get used to that, and your body likes to get into a bit of a routine, and it'll help you out in terms of falling asleep, and it'll help you get a more restful night's sleep as well. Okay, tip number 2, you need to limit technology, especially before bedtime. A lot of us get on our phones at night, and it's tempting to want to check your email or check your social media, and there's a lot on there that just, it's way too stimulating right before bedtime. And also, there's a lot of light emitted that's not really good for your sleep either. So you want to limit your technology. The next tip is kind of correlated to the last one in terms of the light. You want to kind of turn the lights down a little bit when you want to kind of calm down. There's something in the lights that actually stimulates our bodies and stimulates our minds and makes it challenging for us to fall asleep when we're ready to go to sleep. Okay, the next tip is to watch your caffeine intake, especially in the afternoon and after. Now, I heard somewhere that 2 p.m. is the time limit, but really I think that depends on what time you go to bed. So I wouldn't concern myself too much with the exact time. Just if it's any time afternoon, pay attention and try to see if maybe there's something else you can do to get your energy boosted up a little bit that's a little more natural and won't affect your sleep at night. Okay, the next tip is you need to limit your alcohol intake, especially at night. So I realize it's tempting if you're having trouble falling asleep to drink a little alcohol and relax your body a little bit, and it may help you fall asleep, but it's not going to help you get a restful night's sleep. It's actually gonna be quite a detriment to that. So definitely watch your alcohol use. Watch how much alcohol you drink at night, especially around bedtime. Okay, the next tip is you want to form a bit of a nightly ritual. So have something that you do every night to kind of unwind yourself and get ready for sleep. Me personally, I like to read a good, calm book. Nothing that's too exciting that's going to keep me up too long or get me too overstimulated so I have trouble falling asleep. Just something nice and calm. And usually after 15 or 20 minutes or so, I just start getting real sleepy. And I'm like, yeah, I just can't stay awake anymore. So then I shut my Kindle off and I just roll over and I'm zonked, I'm out. It works really, really well. Okay, the final tip I have for you is to evaluate and improve your sleeping environment. So ideally you want to sleep in a dark room with little distractions in terms of noise, and you want the temperatures to be cool. So look at your AC or your heat, depending on where you are and what season it is, and make sure that the temperatures are a little bit lower and they're comfortable for you in terms of sleeping. You don't want to be waking up sweating and hot at night. In terms of the darkness, maybe try some blackout curtains or get a sleep mask. That's actually what I do. And that also helps because my wife and I don't always fall asleep at the same time, so her light is still on after I'm ready to fall asleep, so I just put on the eye mask and it helps a whole lot. You could also have a white noise machine. We have one of these in our room. It actually helps to block out some of the outside noise, and it really helps us to get a more restful night's sleep. All right, guys, I hope those tips were helpful. That's all I have for today. The main thing I want to reiterate is that you need to prioritize your sleep. It's so important for peak performance. So go ahead and make it a priority. Thank you.